Another day, another recap. Today we are jumping right into The Lion King Part 1, 2, and 3. Give this video some love if you enjoyed, and as always stay connected for more video like this. Relax and enjoy the recap. This is Simba Recap.
Set in a kingdom of lions in Africa, The Lion King tells the story of Simba, a lion cub who is to succeed his father, Mufasa, as king of the Pride Lands. However, after his paternal uncle Scar kills Mufasa to seize the throne.
Long live the king.
Simba is tricked into believing he was responsible for his father's death and flees into exile.
Run away and never return.
After growing up in the company of the carefree outcasts Timon and Pumba.
Can we keep him? Pumba, are you nuts? You're talking about a lion. Lions eat guys like us.
Simba receives valuable perspective from his childhood friend, Nala.
Nala?
And his shaman, Rafiki, before returning to challenge Scar to end his tyranny and take his place in the circle of life as the rightful king.
You won't find him here! The king has returned.
This is The Lion King was released on June 15, 1994. In the Pride Lands of Africa, a pride of lions rule over the kingdom from Pride Rock. King Mufasa and Queen Sarabi's newborn son, Simba, is presented to the gathering animals by Rafiki the mandrill, the kingdom's shaman and advisor.
Life's not fair, is it? You see, I shall never be king.
Mufasa's younger brother, Scar, covets the throne. After Simba grows into a cub, Mufasa shows him the Pride Lands and explains the responsibilities of kingship and the circle of life, which connects all living things.
We are all connected in the great circle of life.
One day, Simba and his best friend Nala explore an elephant graveyard.
To be married!
Yuck! Ew, I can't marry her. She's my friend. Yeah, it'd be so weird.
Where the two are chased by three spotted hyenas named Shenzi, Banzai, and Ed.
You?
Future king.
Do you know what we do to kings who step out of their kingdom?
Puh, you can't do anything to me.
Mufasa is alerted by his major domo, the hornbill Zazu, and rescues the cubs. Though disappointed with Simba for disobeying him and putting himself and Nala in danger, Mufasa forgives him and explains that the great kings of the past watch over them from the night sky, from which he will one day watch over Simba.
Simba, let me tell you something that my father told me. Just remember that those kings will always be there to guide you.
Scar, having planned the attack, visits the hyenas and convinces them to help him kill both Mufasa and Simba in exchange for hunting rights in the Pride Lands.
Kill Mufasa?
Precisely.
Scar sets a trap for Simba and Mufasa, luring Simba into a gorge and having the hyenas drive a large herd of wildebeest into a stampede to trample him. Mufasa saves Simba but winds up hanging perilously from the gorge's edge. He begs for Scar's help, but Scar throws Mufasa back into the stampede to his death.
Long live the king. Simba, what have you done?
Scar tricks Simba into believing that the event was his fault and tells him to leave the kingdom and never return.
Run away and never return.
Once Simba flees, Scar orders the hyenas to kill Simba, who manages to escape.
Kill him.
Unaware of Simba's survival, Scar tells the pride that the stampede killed both Mufasa and Simba and steps forward as the new king, allowing the hyenas into the Pride Lands.
Mufasa's death is a terrible tragedy.
After he collapses in a desert, Simba is rescued by two outcasts, a meerkat and warthog named Timon and Pumba.
Pumba, move it! Hey, Timon, it's just a little lion. Look at him.
Simba grows up with his two new friends in their oasis, living a carefree life under their motto Hakuna Matata.
Maybe you need a new lesson. Repeat after me. Hakuna Matata.
Hakuna Matata?
Yeah, it's our motto.
It means no worries for the rest of your day.
Years later, an adult Simba rescues Timon and Pumba from a hungry lioness who turns out to be Nala.
Nala?
Simba and Nala fall in love,
They'll fall in love, and here's the bottom line.
and she urges him to return home, telling him that the Pride Lands have become drought-stricken under Scar's reign.
He let the hyenas take over the Pride Lands.
What?
Everything's destroyed.
Still feeling guilty over Mufasa's death, Simba refuses and storms off.
It's my fault. It's my fault. Come on, will you cut it out?
Can't cut it out.
He encounters Rafiki, who tells Simba that Mufasa's spirit lives on in him.
He lives in you.
Father?
Simba is visited by the spirit of Mufasa in the night sky, who tells him that he must take his place as king.
You are my son, and the one true king.
After Rafiki advises him to learn from the past instead of running from it, Simba decides to return to the Pride Lands.
Hey! Where are you going?
I'm going back.
You won't find him here. The king has returned.
Hated by his friends, Simba sneaks past the hyenas at Pride Rock and confronts Scar.
Hyenas. I hate hyenas.
Scar taunts Simba over his supposed role in Mufasa's death and backs him to the edge of the rock,
Who is responsible for Mufasa's death?
where he reveals to Simba that he is the one who killed Mufasa. Shattered by the revelation, an enraged Simba retaliates and forces Scar to reveal the truth to the rest of the Pride.
So they can hear you.
I killed Mufasa.
A battle breaks out, and Timon, Pumba, Rafiki, Zazu, and the lionesses fend off the hyenas. Scar attempts to escape, but is cornered by Simba at a ledge near the top of Pride Rock. Scar begs for mercy and blames his actions on the hyenas.
Family. It's the hyenas who are the real enemy.
Simba spares Scar's life, but, quoting what Scar told him long ago, orders Scar to leave the Pride Lands forever.
Run. Run away, Scar, and never return.
Scar refuses and attacks his nephew, but after a brief battle, Simba throws him off the ledge to the ground below. With Scar and the hyenas gone, Simba takes his place as king and Nala becomes his queen. With the Pride Lands restored, Rafiki presents Simba and Nala's newborn cub to the assembled animals, continuing the circle of life. In the Pride Lands of Africa, King Simba and Queen Nala's daughter, Kiara, becomes annoyed with her father's overprotective parenting. Simba assigns his childhood friends Meerkat Timon and Warthog Pumba to follow her.
Hey, Timon, Pumbaa, come here. I want you to keep a close watch on Kiara. You know she's bound to run off.
After entering the Forbidden Outlands, Kiara meets a young cub, Kavu, and they are attacked by crocodiles.
Who are you, Pridelander?
They escape using teamwork, and Kiara even saves Kavu at one point. When Kavu retaliates to Kiara's playing, Simba confronts the young cub just as he is confronted by Zira, Kavu's mother and the Outsiders' leader.
Zira.
Simba?
Zira reminds Simba of how he exiled her and the other Outsiders, and she says Kavu was to succeed Simba's deceased uncle and nemesis Scar.
Timon, Pumba. Great. Now that we all know each other, get out of Pride Land!
After returning to the Pride Lands, Nala and the rest of the Pride head back to Pride Rock while Simba lectures Kiara about the danger posed by the Outsiders. He then tells her that they are a part of each other.
It's in your blood, as I am. We are part of each other.
In the Outlands, Zira reminds Kavu that Simba killed Scar and exiled everyone who respected him. Kavu explains he does not think it is bad to befriend Kiara, and Zira realizes she can use Kavu's friendship with Kiara to exact revenge on Simba.
Who has made us outsiders?
Simba!
Who killed Scar?
Simba!
Several years later, Kiara, now a young adult, begins her first solo hunt. Simba has Timon and Pumba follow her in secret, causing her to hunt away from the Pride Lands.
Make sure she doesn't get hurt.
As part of Zira's plan, Kavu's siblings Nuka and Vitani trap Kiara in a fire, allowing Kavu to rescue her.
The plan is in motion. Go!
In exchange for the rescue, Kavu asks to join Simba's pride. Simba is forced to accept Kavu's place since he rescued Kiara.
I humbly ask to join your pride.
No!
Later that night, Simba has a nightmare about attempting to save his father, Mufasa, from falling into the wildebeest stampede but is stopped by Scar, who then morphs into Kavu and sends Simba to his death. Kavu contemplates attacking Simba, but he is interrupted by Kiara and starts spending more time with her.
Good morning. I'm ready for my first lesson.
Kavu becomes conflicted between his mission and his feelings for Kiara until Rafiki, a mandrill who serves as shaman and advisor, leads them to the jungle, where he introduces them to a Pendi, helping the two lions fall in love.
Where's he taking us?
Oh, to a special place in your heart.
That night, Simba allows Kavu to sleep inside Pride Rock with the rest of the pride at Nala's persuasion.
It's kinda cold tonight, huh? Come on in.
Upon learning of Kavu's failure to kill Simba, Zira sets a trap for them.
You're sure?
Affirmative. I saw it with my own eyes.
Kovu cannot betray us.
The next day, Kavu once again attempts to explain his mission to Kiara, but Simba takes him around the Pride Lands and tells him Scar's story.
I've never heard the story of Scar that way. He truly was a killer.
The outsiders attack Simba, resulting in Nuka's death and Simba's escape. In the aftermath, Zira scratches Kavu, causing him to turn on her.
You!
Returning to Pride Rock, Kavu pleads Simba for forgiveness but is exiled.
You don't belong here.
Please, I ask your forgiveness.
Kiara makes Simba realize he is acting irrationally and flees to find Kavu. The two lions later find each other and profess their love.
Hey, look. We are one.
Realizing that they must reunite the two prides, Kiara and Kavu return to the Pride Lands and convince them to stop fighting.
A wise king once told me, we are one.
Let it go, Zira. It's time to put the past behind us.
I'll never let it go!
Zira, however, attempts to kill Simba, but Kiara intervenes and Zira falls to her death.
Kiara!
With his enemy gone, Simba apologizes to Kavu for his mistake.
Kovu, I was wrong. You belong here.
And the outsiders are welcomed back into the Pride Lands.
Let's go home. All of us.
In a dark theater, Timon and Pumba watch the original film until Timon decides to fast forward to the scene where they first appear, but Pumba then tries to rewind it to the beginning.
Timon, what are you doing?
I'm fast-forwarding to the part where we come in.
But you can't go out of order!
This eventually leads to them fighting over the remote control.
Not the remote.
But everyone's gonna get confused! We gotta go back to the beginning of the story!
Until Timon eventually gets the idea of telling the story of how both of them met and how they learned about Hakuna Matata. Pumba agrees with his idea, and Timon rewinds the film to before the beginning, where the story begins.
Here we are.
Timon is a social outcast in his meerkat colony on the outskirts of the Pride Lands, as he frequently messes things up by accident.
That would be
Timon! Hey, everybody!
Though he is unconditionally supported by his mother, Timon dreams of a better life than his colony's bleak existence, continually hiding from predators.
What's so bad about dreaming of a better home?
One day, he is assigned as a sentry in an attempt by his mother to get him accepted.
My son on sentry duty. Timon, the sentry.
Timon the sentry?
But his daydreaming leads to the near death of his uncle, Max, at the hands of the hyenas Shenzi, Banzai, and Ed.
What a relief. Everybody's... Where's Uncle Max?
Now ostracized and convinced that he will never fit in with the other meerkats, Timon decides to leave to find a better life.
But I gotta go!
No, wait. I know. If we just...
After bidding his mother farewell, he meets the mandrill Rafiki, who teaches him about Hakuna Matata and advises him to look beyond what you see.
You seek Hakuna Matata.
Hakuna Matata?
Hakuna Matata. It means no worries.
Timon takes this advice literally and observes Pride Rock in the distance. Believing Pride Rock to be his dream home, Timon ventures in that direction and encounters Pumba the warthog on his way.
Dream home, here I come.
The two quickly form a bond, and Pumba accompanies Timon on his journey.
I'm Timon. Pumba! All right then, let's hit the road.
You got it.
The pair arrive at Pride Rock during the presentation of Simba to the animals of the Pride Lands. As they make their way through the crowd of onlookers, Pumba explosively passes gas due to his fear of crowds, causing the nearby animals to faint, but prompting animals further away to bow to Simba. Following this, Timon and Pumba make multiple attempts to set up homes throughout the Pride Lands, but wind up being forced away every time upon witnessing several events from the original film.
Keep it down up there.
We have neighbors. We should go say hello.
Noisy neighbors.
Such as Simba singing "I Just Can't Wait to Be King," Mufasa's fight with the hyenas, and Scar's conspiring with the hyenas. Eventually, the pair are caught in the wildebeest stampede that killed Mufasa and are thrown off a waterfall in their attempt to escape.
Is it possible to fall off the edge of the earth?
Technically, no.
Exhausted, Timon decides to give up and realizes that Pumba is the only friend that he has ever had.
You're the only friend I've ever had.
You mean?
Yeah, Pumba. And friends stick together to the end.
The next morning, Pumba discovers a luxurious green jungle that he had tried to tell Timon about earlier.
Remember that place I told you about?
With their dream home found, they settle there, embracing Hakuna Matata as their life's philosophy.
Sorry about that, pal.
Hakuna Matata.
Come again.
Hakuna Matata. It means no worries.
Sometime later, Timon and Pumba encounter Simba in a nearby desert, nearly dead. They rescue him and decide to raise him under their philosophy.
Good night.
Sleep tight.
Dream of bedbugs tonight.
Had a little too much Hakuna Matata.
Ooh. Sonny boy, I invented Hakuna Matata.
Years later, Nala appears and reunites with Simba after chasing and mistaking Pumba for food. Believing Hakuna Matata to be in jeopardy, Timon and Pumba attempt to sabotage their dates, but fail every time.
We gave it our best shot, but he's a goner.
Upon witnessing Simba and Nala's argument, Simba disappears, much to Timon thinking that they won. The next day, Nala explains that he had run off to challenge Scar and reclaim Pride Rock, meaning he would need their help. Upset that Simba left them, Timon decides to stay behind, but Pumba, annoyed that Timon would callously abandon Simba when he needs him, follows Simba and Nala.
Get it? Simba needs us! Now!
Timon indulges in the jungle's luxuries by himself, but loneliness starts to overwhelm him. After feeling sad and lonely, Timon is met with Rafiki, who indirectly makes him realize that his true Hakuna Matata is with the ones he loves, prompting Timon to take off after the others.
No, don't say a word. I know what you're gonna say. Did you find Hakuna Matata?
Timon catches up and reconciles with Pumba before journeying onward to Pride Rock to join Simba and Nala. After helping Simba and Nala distract the hyenas with a hula dance, Timon and Pumba run into Ma and Uncle Max.
Ma? Uncle Max?
Oh, Timmy!
Timon?
Who had come looking for Timon after Ma had gotten angry at Rafiki for apparently leading Timon on a wild goose chase. Timon proposes that they all help Simba by getting rid of Scar and the hyenas. While Simba battles Scar on the top of Pride Rock, Ma and Uncle Max are directed to construct a series of tunnels beneath the hyenas, while at the same time, Timon and Pumba use various tactics to distract them while the tunnel is being made.
Now, Ma!
Need more time, honey?
When the tunnels are finished, Max knocks down the support beams, breaking the ground under the hyenas. However, the last few beams get jammed, prompting Timon to dive underground and break them himself. The cave-in commences, and the hyenas are ejected through the tunnels, just in time to confront Scar and kill him.
I'd say Scar is down and out. We did it! We did it!
Simba accepts his place as the rightful king of the Pride Lands, thanking Timon and Pumba for their help.
I couldn't have done it without you guys.
Timon takes Pumba, Ma, Uncle Max, and the rest of the meerkat colony to live in the predator-free jungle to complete his Hakuna Matata, and he is praised as their hero.
You didn't tell me you were watching the movie. I want to watch too.
When the story finished, Ma, Uncle Max, Simba, Rafiki, and eventually many other Disney characters join Timon and Pumba to rewatch the film in the theater, during which Pumba tells Timon that he still doesn't do so well in crowds.
Timon, I still don't do so well in crowds.
Previously on Breaking Bad.
You're my big man.
Chemistry.
It is the study of what?
One which was well organized.
Hank, how much money is that?
It's about 700 grand. It's a pretty good haul.
Yes. Lung cancer. Inoperable. Pinkman? And I know the chemistry. I'm thinking maybe you and I could partner up.
You're a goddamn artist. This is art, Mr. White.
Where did you get this? He was there when I got busted. He's with the DEA. Run, Mr. White, run!
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to the channel and smash the bell button. Write in the comments section what kind of movie you would like to see next.